हमारी किस्मत उधर चला गया।
उस वक्त सर शहीद हो चुके थे।
नहीं, वो तो सुबह के टाइम ही हो गए थे। तो बस इतना बोल के गए थे, कहते मेरी माँ को कहना कि रोना नहीं है।
Hey guys, I hope you're alright. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. I'm at the accord of a military hospital in Jodhpur. On May 24, 1968, Major Sudhir Kumar Walia was born. Was destined for a life of courage and sacrifice. Though his root lay deep in Banuri, a serene village in Himachal Pradesh, his early days were shaped by the disciplined word of his father, Subedar Major Rulia Kumar Walia, inhabited. From the local government school in Banuri to the hallowed hall of Sainik School Sujanpur, Tera, Sir Sudhir path was clear. At just 16 in 1984, he stepped into the prestigious National Defence Academy, a testament to his early resolve. By the age of 20, the minimum commissioning age, he was already a second lieutenant ready to serve. His military journey began on June 11, 1988, with the 4th Battalion, the Jat Regiment. Almost immediately, the young officer found himself in the crucible of conflict, deployed to Sri Lanka as part of the Indian peacekeeping force. It was here, amid the jungle, that he first encountered the elite 9th Battalion Para SF, a unit that specialized in mountain operation and would soon become his home. Upon his return, driven by an unyielding spirit for the most challenging mission, he volunteered and joined the Special Forces, embarking on a path that would solidify his legend. Major Walia was no stranger to the hardest terrain. He completed 2 6-month stint at the Siachen Glacier, a testament to his physical and mental fortitude. His reputation for valor grew steadily. He earned the Sena Medal in 1994, not once but twice, for his exceptional gallantry in combating militancy in Jammu and the Kashmir. He wasn't confined to the battlefield alone. In 1997, sent to the United Nations for a specialized course, he not only secured the first position among peers from 80 countries, but also had the rare honor of speaking at the Pentagon. Such was his competence that he was respectfully referred to as Colonel by his international counterparts, a true Rambo of the Indian Army, as he was affectionately known. Then came the Kargil War. At the time, Sir Major Walia was serving as an ADC, then Chief of the Army Staff, General Ved Prakash Malik. Yet the call of duty to be with his men on the front line was too strong to ignore. He obtained special permission from the Chief of Defence Army Staff himself, a rare exception for an ADC, and raced to the battlefield within 10 days of his arrival, demonstrating his incredible leadership and an uncanny ability to operate in high altitude without habituation. He said, "Sir, you know that I'm Pahari, from the mountain. I don't need to adjust." He led his men to capture Zulu Top at 5,200 meters in the treacherous Mushko Valley. The Kargil War had just concluded, but the elite forces like Major Sudhir Walia from 9 Para SF, the fight against terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir was relentless, continued. The high alert status remained, and the mountain echoed with the hidden threat of infiltration. It was in this charged atmosphere, on the morning of August 29, 1999, that Major Walia, leading a small dedicated squad of 5 commandos, embarked on a critical search and destroy mission. Their objective to root out hiding militant in the dense, unforgiving Hapruda forest of Kupwara district of Jammu and Kashmir, disguised as militant themselves. A common high-stake tactic employed by special forces to blend in and gather intelligence. Major Walia and his team moved stealthily through the treacherous terrain. The air was thick with scent of pine and rustle of unseen life, but their senses were honed for a different kind of sound. Suddenly, amid the dense undergrowth, Major Walia cut the faint murmur of voices. They were close, with his body providing cover. Major Walia, demonstrating incredible fieldcraft, crawled uphill. His heart was pounding, every nerve alerted. What they discovered was chilling. Just 4 meters ahead, 2 armed sentries stood guard. Barely 15 meters away lay a large well hideout, a viper nest, housing an estimated 20 heavily armed terrorists. There was no time of hesitation, no room for second guessing. Major Walia, always leading from the front, made a split-second decision that would define the operation. He immediately opened fire, eliminating the closest sentry. The second militant cut by surprise. He jumped back toward the hideout, alerting his comrades. What followed was an act of audacious bravery that stands as a testament to the highest tradition of the Indian Army. Sir Major Sudhir Walia, with only his body providing covering fire, charged directly at the hideout. The sheer audacity of the solitary assault sent shockwaves through the militant ranks. Taken completely by surprise, the 20 terrorists, armed and dangerous, scrambled out, attempting to flee in disarray. But Major Walia was upon them. He engaged them in desperate close-quarter combat, a one-man army against a numerical superiority that would have deterred lesser men. From a distance of just 2 meters, he grappled, fired, and single-handedly eliminated 4 militants, cutting down their number of sobbing panic. It was during the furious heroic engagement that he was struck. Gunshot ripped through his body, hitting his face, chest, and arm. He fell, bleeding profusely, right at the entrance of the hideout, a human shield that sealed the militant escape route, even as life ebbed from him. Sir Major Walia, indomitable will and leadership shone through, unable to move. Barely conscious, he refused to yield. He immediately contacted his troop commanders and all available stop on his radio set, his voice unwavering amid the pain, giving precise order. Hold fast. Do not allow the rest of the militant to escape. For 35 minutes, the firefight raged, a testament to the effectiveness of his initial assault and the steadfastness of his team, guided by his voice. It was only when the last militant had been neutralized, when the silence of victory finally settled over the blood-soaked ground, that Major Walia permitted his evacuation. He was airlifted to the army base hospital, but the wounds were too grave. He succumbed to his injuries, en route, passing away with his radio set still clutched in his hand, epitomizing his unwavering commitment to his troop and his mission until his last breath. The Kupwara mission was not just another engagement. It was demonstration of extraordinary courage, tactical brilliance, and supreme self-sacrifice. Major Sudhir Kumar Walia action that day earned him the ASHOKA CHAKRA, India's highest peacetime gallantry award, a recognition of bravery beyond compare. His final stand in the Hapuda forest served as an eternal reminder of the selfless heroism who guard our nation borders day in and day out. His legacy lives on edge not only the annals of military history but in the very fabric of his home state. From a primary health center in Banuri to bus at Sainik School Sujanpur Tihira, at the Dharamshala State War Memorial and portraits adorning the hall of NDA Khadakwasla,